Hello everyone, this is Talk Time with Cynthia. We're coming today, and the subject for today is going to be how to ask for forgiveness. That's going to be the subject today. And it's going to be 3 ways to ask for forgiveness. And I think it's going to go into 4 and 5, but I'm not sure. I can't remember right now. Okay, this is my computer, so it's not so close up on us. So, but today, I'm getting ready to take my pills. You see them? Those are my pills. Those are my pills. Calcium, multivitamin, CoQ10, and I have a what you call it? I can show you right here. This one. Get it. Let me see if I can show it to you. These two, let me take them out, put them in my hand. And these two, that's my anti-inflammatory, that ibuprofen, and then that's my vitamin D. So, and then I take my anastrozole at 6 o'clock at night. So if it makes me tired, I won't notice so much because I'm already laying down. Then I have for my joints, which of course I showed you that before on my other video. I showed you all of these, but I'm getting ready to take them right now. So, and then of course I have my juice, because I try to juice every day. And this is my Ozark Trail cup here, which is excellent. It keeps stuff warm or cold 24 hours. So you might want to, and I got it from Walmart. My Ozark Trail cup. I love it. And they go up to from 30 to 40 ounces, I think. Don't quote me on that one. And also I wanted to show you, I showed y'all my cup that I designed. My shirt that I designed. I designed a cup. And then let me put it down because I don't want to waste water on my daughter's computer so she kill me. And then, see that? There you go. So I got a shirt and I got a cup. So I design shirts and cups, guys. So if you are interested, but if I'm not supposed to do that, I hope they don't take my video down, because I am so, this is a very, very important video for me. So, okay. So what I'm going to do today is, how about I'm not going to give y'all my information yet, because I don't want them to take my video down. So I don't want them to take my video down, so I won't give my information, because then I think maybe that might be going too far. So anyway, like I said, usually what happens, I'll read the article, I give you the author of the article, and if it's from a paper or magazine or whatever, or some company out of, you know who the company is also, along with the author. And then at the end of the video, I will talk on it and give you my point of view. And that's how we do that. Also, what else? Also, and I like to check on y'all and see how y'all doing. Hopefully y'all doing fine. You're doing well. Hopefully you reaching out to people, making a difference in the world. And just be good to people, okay? So, but without further ado, let's get into our article. So it's by WikiHow, and it's also and also it's the title is How to Ask for Forgiveness, and it's by Paul Cherniak, LPC. Okay. And this article is from 2019, guys, September 2019. Okay, so it says, oh, let me take my stuff before I get started, because I don't want to end up forgetting. My thing, I hate taking pills. It drives me nuts to have to, so, but you have to do what you have to do to stay healthy, right? Oh God, excuse me. I think I burped. Oh. Oh yeah, and then I have to take my probiotics, which I take them after this kind of go down some, cause I'm telling you, I hate it. But if I don't want to get sick again, I have to make sure I take my vitamins and my different things I need. Well, the ibuprofen, I'll be running out of them soon, so I won't have to take that. That was just the doctor's order. So my shoulder, I can do my shoulder and stuff, so that I don't strengthen my so I can strengthen it, so it won't give me problems like it used to. Let's see. And I ate my lip gloss off, so I can make sure I put it back on. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry about that. That was my phone ringing. And we're just gonna go ahead on and get into the video, so I don't hold you guys up any longer. How to ask for forgiveness. Asking for forgiveness when you know you should is not a simple matter of uttering a few words. And it is a way to show that you accept your mistake and have learned from it. To ask forgiveness of someone, you need to spend some time thinking about your actions and how they affected the person you have wronged. Then you need to approach the person with sincerity and a willingness to be rejected. Asking for forgiveness is not always easy, but you can learn how to do it by following some simple steps. Keep reading to learn how to ask for forgiveness. I guess I ain't have to read that part, but I did. Okay, number 1. Think about what you did to upset the person. Before you can develop an apology, you need to identify what you did to upset the person. It is important to know which of your specific actions led to the person being upset with you. If you are uncertain about why the person is mad at you, you should ask what specific things upset them. I'm sorry, I'm trying to burp. Sorry. For example, here's a scenario. I embarrassed my friend by making a scene at his party. Example in scenario number 2. I snapped at my spouse and was irritable and short all day. So that happens to all of us. We all do that. So, but just a matter of being able to, say, I'm sorry, Okay, number 2. Understand why you did what you did. In addition to understanding what you did to upset someone, you also need to understand why you did it. Why you don't want to use your intentions, while you don't want to use your intentions as an excuse. Your reasons may help you develop your apology by helping you to take responsibility for your actions. Example, scenario number 1. I made a scene at the party because I feel left out and wanted more attention. Okay? Example, scenario number 2. I treated my spouse this way because I did not sleep well the night before, and I had a lot of things on my mind. And number 3, empathize with the person you wronged. It is important to develop a sense of empathy for the person to whom you are apologizing. Having empathy means that you understand why your actions hurt the other person because you have put yourself in their shoes and imagined their pain. Without empathy, your apology may end up sounding empty and insincere. And then it becomes pointless, guys. Before apologizing to someone, take the time to develop your empathy. And let me read that again. Before apologizing to someone, take the time to develop your empathy for the person. Imagine if the same thing had happened to you. How would you feel? What would you do? So, example, scenario number 1. If my friend made a scene at a party I was giving, I would feel angry and betrayed. Example, scenario number 2. If my spouse had snapped at me for no reason and treated me badly all day, I would feel hurt and confused. Like, what did I do? Why is he acting like this? Why is she acting like this? Then number 4 says, remembering that your mistake does not make you a bad person. See, I'm telling you, it doesn't. We all are wrong. We all have done things wrong and need to apologize for it. So yeah. And then it says, apologizing can be hard because it requires you to admit that you have done something wrong. Just remember that by apologizing, you are not admitting to being a bad person. One study found that taking a few moments to affirm your good qualities in private before you apologize to someone can make the apology easier. Try taking a moment to yourself before your next apology. Look at yourself in the mirror and say 3 things that you like about yourself. Write out, number 5, write out your apology. If you have many things that you need to say to the person, you may want to write out your apology before you apologize. By writing your apology out, you will have an easier time knowing that what you need to say. You can also keep the notes with you when you actually apologize to remind yourself. By taking the time to write out your apology, you will demonstrate to the other person that you have thought long and hard about your mistake. Your apology will be understood as even more sincere as a result. Apologizing in person is preferable, but if you can't reach the person by phone or in person, you can still email or snail mail your apology to the person. I gotta find out what snail mail is, y'all. I don't know, but hey, all the same, it's an apology. It's an apology. So they have at the end of this on WikiHow, they have this thing down at the bottom that it's like it plays out and it's a visual thing that if you're a visual person, it asking for forgiveness. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, they have like a live I guess video thing that you can. I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute, is that connected with that? Oh, no, that's something else. But anyway, they have a quiz that you could take. And, I guess to show you how to do it. And they got, like, pictures and stuff, too. So, anyway, it's pretty neat. And it's on WikiHow, guys. And what I typed in, it's 3 ways to ask for forgiveness, and that's it. Okay, and that'll show up. But yeah, so I totally agree. It's hard to sit and ask somebody for forgiveness. It's been easy for me, even if because I'm like a moody, emotional person, and I'm quick to like if you say something to me, or if I'm saying something and okay, so I'm just easy to get upset is what I want to say. and that's not a good thing, and I'm not bragging about that, and that's one of my things that I work on. And especially if I feel like that if I feel like you're coming for me, and I won't say mean and ugly things to you, but I will defend myself to the end. I will be like, no, this is what it is. No, no, no. You know what I mean? And then you know, to the point that I literally shut people down, which is wrong. I'm admitting my wrong, y'all here, and but I'm so easy to go back and say I'm sorry, I apologize. You understand what I'm saying? Now, on a different note, if you do something to me, and depending on how bad it is, it'll take me a minute to get past it. So there's that. But it's just good to apologize. Period. Because life is too short. You know, and it's important also to accept the apology, because you don't want to walk around and just be the stress of that on you all day, when you can have a peaceful, stress-free day after accepting the apology, or accepting somebody, or forgiving somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Just forgiving people, and that's gonna be my my next lesson, I believe. But yeah, just you know, you have to forgive. You have to let it go. But anyway, like I said, that's gonna be my next lesson. But yeah, and okay, so sometimes there's we know we've done somebody wrong. We purposely just, you know, go out of our way to do wrong to somebody. And we know we have, and we do it out of anger. So in that instances, like I said, you gotta sit down and you gotta calm down and admit to your own self that you are wrong. And then after you admit to your own self you are wrong, and if you, like you said, if you have a lot of apologizing to do, then you go, you know, you get yourself together, and then you go and apologize to the person, and do give a sincere apology. Don't apologize just for the sake of apologizing, because that's wrong. You know. And what we're trying to do things that are right. Not that we're going to be perfect at everything we do, but just be sincere. Have a good intention. And I love Justin Bieber's new song, Intention. It makes me cry, because we have to have a good intention for each other. Because I have a video on that too, y'all. So if y'all want to go look for that video. But we have to have good intentions for each other. And to help with that, if we've done wrong, intentionally go ask for forgiveness. Intentionally ask for forgiveness. Okay? Because that's important to moving on in a relationship. Because if you wrong somebody and you don't ask for their forgiveness, they still gonna have that. That's still gonna be in the back of their mind. Cause shucks, I mean, I'm working on it, but I still have some stuff in the back of my mind that somebody did to me that I'm still working on completely letting it go. I've let it go some, but I'm telling you, they haven't apologized to me, and it's still in the back of my mind. But sometimes you're never going to get that apology. So in order to be at peace with yourself and in your heart, and not to carry that load on your shoulder when they've gone on with their life, you have to just accept that you're never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. But anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah, so you have to accept the fact that you're never gonna get that apology. But then you got people, like I say, we are good people. We out here, we exist, and we want to do the right thing. But we just have to be given the opportunity. And then even if we don't have the opportunity, we just have to just go ahead and just step out on that limb and say, look, I'm sorry. One time I said some things and I realized it, you know, my friend, he talked to me, he said, you know what, that was wrong, you know. And then I started thinking about it, you know, I said to myself, I said, yeah, you know, I said to him, I said I was wrong. So I went back and I apologized to the person. And I said, I'm sorry. I said, I was wrong for that. I was very wrong for that. And you know, they told me, yes, you was. And they had to look and to go with it on their face and everything. And I was humble. And even though they said that in a way, I just accepted that. And I just went on. You know? Because sometimes even, and another thing, just like I said, sometimes they just ain't going to forgive you depending on how bad it was and how atrocious what you did. They just ain't going to. But see, what they don't understand is that forgiveness is not for the person who's asking for it. It's for them too, but it's for the person that is able to accept it and move on with their life, because then it's a weight lifted off of their shoulders. So that's why it's important for you to accept. It's important to ask, and it's important to accept. So, and that's just with anything, right? Just like with giving, it's important to give, and also it's important to receive. And so, and you got to understand that part too. And I probably end up not writing, but doing a video on that too. A lot of times I have to, I'm sorry y'all for turning around, but a lot of times I have to write stuff down too. So, sorry, I'm 52 years old, so if I don't write stuff down, it's gonna slip. I guess I could roll this video back though, huh? So, but anyway, so that's what I do. Okay, the importance, I'm gonna just say it, the importance of asking and asking for forgiveness, and the importance of receiving forgiveness. So it's on both sides. You understand what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I don't know. And then and when you asking for forgiveness, I mean, just now you know where those boundary lines are. So you just be careful next time, so you don't have to be down that road asking for forgiveness 27 times, you know, doing the same thing over and over again. And that's why you sit down and you think about it, and you think about how it made the person feel. So you don't have to do that no more. So it was something else I was going to say, but it slipped my mind. But yeah, so I can't remember what it was. My computer screen keeps shutting up. But yeah, so and just, you know, just be respectful one to another, you know. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And then if somebody's acting a certain type of way, you be like, dog, wonder what I did to them, you know. I mean, because they might start avoiding you, not answering your phone calls and stuff. Because sometimes people can be flip out their mouth, right? And they don't realize that the stuff that they say is offensive, and you be like, goodness. Or even like, if it could be anything. It could be like, it could be race related. It could be sexual related. It could be anything that you feel like oh, I know this person, so it's okay for me to do this, or it's okay for me to say that, or whatever. But and then y'all been like friends for a while, or y'all been acquaintances for a while, because I don't call everybody my friend. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm working on me too, y'all. I'm working on me too, because you just I just be trying to be careful with myself. But sometimes that ain't the way. That ain't the way either. Cause I'm trying to teach better than that. You understand what I'm saying? That we got to step out there and not be so nervous and afraid. But you don't know that you hurt a person, and then they acting funny and acting weird, and we just have to be careful, because just be considerate. Consider the things that you don't want done to you. You understand what I'm saying? Or you don't want somebody saying something about you on certain topics and certain subjects. And just consider the fight, even though if you're okay for somebody to just be open and outspoken, and because maybe you feel like you are, just consider the fact that everybody's not that way. And people take offense to certain things because you don't know their walk of life. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what they're going through at that moment in time. Because you can make a joke about homosexuality. You can make a joke about death. You can make a joke about bad parenting. Anything. You can make a joke about it, and you can hit home with anybody, because you know a person, but we don't know a person. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you haven't had a long history with that person. Now, it might be some people that y'all have a huge history, and you could y'all just open like that, and y'all could just call each other B's and stuff. Don't call me no B. ITCH, because that's not who I am. You understand what I'm saying? But I notice young folks, that's they vibe. You understand? But us old birds, call us a B if you want to. I'm telling you, we might come out the bag on you or come unglued. So because to me that. It's disrespectful when you do that, but then this young generation, they be like, that's just they greeting, their communication and all that, but not us old people. Or saying something like, girl, you too stupid. What? I'm what? Listen, don't talk to me like that. I had to tell a girl at work, talking about I'm too stupid. Huh? And and she didn't mean it in a way as like I'm stupid for real. She just meant it in a way, girl, you too stupid. Just like ha ha ha, girl, you too stupid. Huh? I'm like, don't. So my point is, you don't know, and you got some young people don't like that either. Now, I don't want to say young people, all young people, because you got some young people, they just like it's a sign of disrespect. So you just have to be careful, and just be careful. Just be considerate when it comes to dealing with people, and assume that you don't know everything there is to know about a person. So that way we won't be putting ourselves in the way of having to ask for forgiveness, like I say, 27 times a day. You know what I mean? Because, you just have people with a sensitive and fragile ego. Sensitive people with fragile egos. And that's what it is. That's simply what it is, guys. So, I don't want to belabor the point. But just find somebody that you know you've wronged, or you notice that they might be acting a little funny, and you're trying to figure it out, and you don't know what you probably did, or maybe something you did and you thinking and you still can't think of, what you might have did, and maybe they're just going through some stuff. But anyway, you gotta go. You have to ask to see, to make sure it was nothing you did. You understand what I'm saying? Just being sensitive to that situation. But yeah, so make amends, guys. Make amends. Make amends. It could be something recent. It could be something far off. It could be something years. So, but what I do want to say for is realizing no, I'm not gonna even bring that up because I don't want to make it about that. But just if you feel like there's somebody, even a stranger that you've never met, but they acting in some type of way, try to connect with them. You understand what I'm saying? Because I mean, what I want to do, and hey, this is gonna sound so crazy, and I wasn't gonna say it because I said, well, I don't want to make it about that. But I want to try to eradicate racism, and for us to connect together. And not that you have to go and be like, ask for forgiveness or something. Because this stuff happened way before we all ever existed. Some of it happened yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? But it's some things that happened way before us, and we ain't got nothing to do with it. And we don't have a racist bone in our body. You understand what I'm saying? So the only thing else left is to do is to start to communicate with one another when we're out and about in the street. When we see people, kids, oh, it's so cute, Oh, I like them shoes. I like the earrings. Oh, girl, you wearing that dress. Oh, I love that dress. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm wearing this dress today, y'all. I'm so cute. But anyway, I'm feeling myself today, guys. But yeah, so but yeah, just get out there and just make a difference. Be the change you want to see in the world. And you're gonna hear me say this a lot more in my video. Not a lot more, but you're gonna hear me say it off and on in my videos, because that's what my platform is about, is making that change. So anyway, there you go, I said it. So anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for coming to my channel. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and liking my channel. And I don't have many comments, so comment down below. Let me know what you think about what your girl Sin is doing. What your girl Sin is doing, because we over here trying to keep it popping on the positive side, and trying to make a difference in the world, So, like I said, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and don't forget to share with your family and your friends, and come on back and visit. Come back and visit and see what I'm talking about over here. And I love you guys so much. I don't know where to look at, so I'm looking everywhere. So y'all, help me out with that too. Comment down below and let me know why I should be looking at on this camera. I'm thinking right here. Right there. I see it now. But yeah, so anyway, I love you guys, and you guys have a wonderful and safe day and evening. I love you so much. Bye.